This is Honky Talkin with your host, Tyler Lance Walker Gill. Brought to you in front of a live audience at Louisville's own Whirling Tiger. And now, folks, a man that is definitely too big for his britches, Tyler Lance Walker Gill.
Good evening, everyone. Give it up for your host, Tyler Lance Walker, Texas Ranger.
That's close enough. What a crowd. Wow. I've got a tiger by the tail. It's plain to see. Spotlight guy, one of you. Well, I won't be much when you get through with me. Well, I'm losing weight and a turning mighty pale. Looks like I've got a tiger by the tail. Well, I thought the day I met you, you were meek as a lamb. Look at all this space, just to kind of fit my dreams and plans. Now the pace we're living takes the wind from the sails, and it looks like I've got a tiger by the tail. Everybody, you don't know it. Tiger by the tail, it's plain to see, it's a classic song. Don't be nothing you get mean. Well, I'm losing weight and it's turning my tail. And it looks like I've got a tiger by the tail. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Honky Talkin! Wow! Yes! What a crazy crowd! Matt, keep the camera up high. What a crowd! Ken, do I have sounds? Whoa! Holy shit! Guys, this is one for the record book. Keep it going! Wow! Oh, man! Hi. How's it going? You guys doing all right? It's a crazy crowd. Guys, wow. Jeez. Thank you so much for coming. That's enough spotlight guys. Good work. Guys, give it up for a spotlight guy. What's your name? Teal like the color? I don't even have to make up a silly name. That's a silly name, Teal. I usually get the spotlight guy's name wrong. I can't get Teal wrong. That's too good. Teal's perfect. Ken, how you doing back there on the ones and twos?
And I'm as good as I've been in a long time because I don't have to do this shit for like 3 weeks.
I know. This is exciting. We're taking 2 weeks off after this show, so this is a big deal for us. We never take any time off. To celebrate, Ken made me this delicious pickle margarita. Can you smell the fucking dill through the microphone? Wow. It's pickly. I'll let you guys try it in a little bit. Give it up for Matt back there. Matt, how are you today?
Getting drunk.
We're all getting drunk today. It seems like that's what we're getting into. All right. Do we have any first-timers here at Honky Talkin? We don't have a whole lot of timers at all, but we do have some first-timers, yes. Spotlight Guy Teal, it's your first time? And it's your first time here? Great. Well, how's it going so far? Do we know what's going on at all? Are you guys like, what the fuck is this shit? All right, let me explain it. Basically, we do this every week, except for the next 2 weeks. But every other week, we do this every week, and we bring on 2 acts. We usually have a local act and a touring act. This week, we have 2 touring acts. We've got some Indy animals in the house. I'm sorry, I call people from Indiana Indy animals. But they are the Indianis, or Indianis. Is there a the? We'll talk about it. Indianis here in the house from Indianapolis. I'm excited for that. And then we've got Chancellor Lawson out of Tennessee. He's a little Tennessee boy. It's going to be a good show. Now, this is a free show every week. Congratulations, you're welcome. I know it feels like you got away with something, and you kind of did. I let you in here for free, and then
now that I've got you, I'm gonna fucking rob you guys, okay? Now, I keep saying this every week.
Oh, the proprietor of Bo's Nuts just walked in.
Whoa, hey, look out. I'm not gonna I don't have a weapon, but I am gonna come around and I'm gonna collect money from you. Basically all the money you have, okay? That's all I'm saying. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna give that money to the bands. That's how we pay the bands. We pay the bands with tips at this show. So be as generous as you can. I'm gonna come around in a very cool hat, and I'll be much taller than I am now. So you will notice me. And if you don't have cash, you can Venmo my ass. Sounds good? Okay. We'll see you about that shortly. And we'll get started with the whole show soon, but I have to make some regular announcements as per usual. Dude, the pickles. It's just, Is it the pickles doing this? Is it doing it to you?
It's probably your diet and general lifestyle.
Yeah. I should work on that. Okay, the Tyler Lance Roller Grill is open tonight. That toilet flushing is a little too much. This week's dogs are brought to you by Mark Evans, the official captain of Hot Dog Police here at Honky Talkin. Give it up for Mark. That's enough. That's all. That's all we need from you for him. Last week, I shared a bit of Costco-related hot dog news, which is that the hot dog combo will remain at the low price of $1.50 for its members. That's a pretty good deal. That's a good hot dog deal. So that was our news last week. This week in Costco hot dog news, some Americans were enraged when they learned that the same combo is also $1.50 in Canada, but in Canadian money. Which, I know. Is Canadian money even real? I thought it was a joke. It works out to about $1.09 American. So, obviously, we all have to move to Canada, or fuck Canada. And that's the stance that I think we should all take. Meanwhile, here at Honky Talkin, the dogs are way shittier, and they're 1 for $3 or 2 for $5. And if you don't love it, you can fucking leave.
We'll put a boot in your ass. It's the American way.
I mean, those are Nathan's dogs, right?
Yeah, they're Nathan's. It's a good
It's
dog.
way better than Costco.
But, $3 is kind of expensive if we get down to it. All right, the beer and bourbon special is still on. $2 Bush beers, $4 Jim Beam shots. Who in the crowd's taking us up on that tonight? Bo, are you really? You're lying then, so you're not. So no one is. Great. We don't have a deal with them or
Do you think this show is overpriced?
Yes, I think it is. I make you sit through this. You know why people show up late to this show? So they don't have to
That's a
deal
pretty
with
good
this.
idea.
They're so sick of this. And I get it. As always, I'll remind you all to follow us on social media. Check out our YouTube page and all that. Just search Honky Talkin with TLWG. It's all right there on the thing. If you're on Facebook, which some of us maybe still are, you have to use a 0 in the place of the O in honky because they think we're racist. We're not. I'm just... You can't say honky on Facebook is all I'm saying. Okay. It's true. Look us up on Facebook. It's honky with a 0. Guys, I just got off the road after a few out-of-town gigs, and I gotta say, it's nice to come back to a hometown crowd that really loves what we're doing. Again, wow. I knew it was going to be this type of crowd this week. I wrote it into the story that it would be. I'm almost as happy to see you guys as you are to see me, honestly, I'm sure. Last week, I think we did set an attendance record here at the show. And now this week, this is what we have. You know, this is a lot more realistic. This is what we like to see. Anyway, since you guys came out on a Tuesday, and it's technically our final show for a while. This is our season finale. I did bring you guys some lovely toilet decorations, aka TLWG stickers that you can put in any bathroom anywhere. They're over on the thing there. You can just take them when you pay for a hot dog. The hot dog cops are here tonight. No stealing the dogs. I can literally count how many people are here right now. If you steal a dog, I'm going to know about it. Okay, are we ready for the show? Too bad. I got to read some ads, you shitheads. All right. So mean.
Man, I think somebody stole the shut the fuck up horn.
Huh?
Somebody stole the shut the fuck up horn.
Are you kidding me? Oh, no. We need a new shut the fuck up horn. Let's try.
I guess with this intimate crowd tonight, we could just say shut the fuck up.
Yeah, we could. Or I could make this sound. Boner alert. I'm going to be making that sound during the Bo's Nuts ad in a little bit. Okay. All right, you crap asses. This portion of tonight's show is brought to you by our longest standing sponsor and former Reba McEntire superfan. That's a true fact, Mr. Matthew Mead. Hey, Matthew actually bought an ad this week. He paid for it. The true Honky Talkaholics know Matthew's a coworker of mine who gives me $20 to do an ad on the show every week, although he's actually never seen the show. I'm not certain of this, but I think he's actually recently hired an assassin to murder me. I'm collecting evidence. Oh, we'll see how it shakes out. Obviously, the attempt was failed, and he gives me money every week, so it's mixed signals. I don't get it. Anyway, as longtime fans of this show know, Matthew runs a couple side hustles to make some extra cash, one of which is his cat costume company called Serving Puss. Basically, you send Matthew a photo of your cat and a detailed description of their personality, and he custom designs and fabricates an entire drag persona in a couple of cute little outfits. Here's a couple examples of his work. This one on the left is, he called her Foxy Cleopatra, and then the one on the right is Lady Liberty. The Statue of Liberty, you know what I mean? Anyway, Matthew is offering a special. It's a $69 special for Pride Month, so hit him up while supplies last. He'll turn your cat to cunt in no time. Give it up for Matthew. And I should mention that I stole these from the internet. I'm pretty sure they came from an account called RuPaul's Drag Race, which does this with cats. This is not actually what Matthew does, although you should message him about it, because maybe he'll do it. I don't know. We'll see. All right, friends, this portion of tonight's program is brought to you once again by our friends at Hadley Pottery. If you're a Louisville native, you've seen Hadley Pottery your entire life. She's everywhere. She's iconic. She's right here on the desk. Sorry for the ASMR scraping sounds. We're trying to figure that out. Hadley's been a long-time sponsor of the show. We still don't understand it. Matt and I went. We shot a remote at Hadley. We tried to get to the bottom of it. Basically, all that happened was a cat tore up my microphone. I don't know why they do it, but they do it, so, thank you. This week, Hadley is offering new t-shirts. That's exciting. They come in pale blue or white, and the design features the iconic blue horse pattern, which I don't have on this mug, but it's iconic. You've seen it. It's around, and it's very on brand, the colors. This Saturday, Hadley will be hosting a book signing with artist Julia Allison Cost from Hawaii, which I've been mentioning over the past few weeks if you've been here. And lastly, in Hadley news, they have plenty of Father's Day items left, so come pick something out for your pops on Wednesday or Saturday from 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m., the weirdest hours in town. And you're welcome if I just reminded you that Father's Day is this weekend, because I had forgotten. All right, guys, are we ready for our first act tonight? Are we sure we don't want 10 to 12 more minutes of this? I can do it. Okay, we won't. Give it up for Indy Annies. They're coming on up. Come on up. Get it. Hello. That's right. You guys have so many drinks. All right, while you get ready, I'm going to read you an ad, and then you guys can shoot right into it. Ladies and gentlemen, this next portion of the show is brought to you by Jake Reber for the benefit of Nathanson Auto Repair. Give it up for Jake via Nathanson Auto Repair. All right, here's the story. A couple of weeks ago, I had a lot of van trouble after a handful of gigs on the road. I'm a Shuffit's Auto guy myself. It's right up the street from my house. They do a great job. However, Jake was here, and he's a Nathanson Auto guy, so much so that he was willing to buy an ad on the show about it. If you ask me, that's the most solid mechanic endorsement I've ever heard of. It's pretty good. Not only has he spent money fixing his car with this guy, he's spending money so that you'll go fucking fix your car with this guy. Kind of insane to do, if you ask me. But next time my car is in some need of some TLC, I'm going to hit up Nathanson Auto Repair, and I think you should probably check him out too. You can give him a call at 502-262-3954 or shoot an email to aanath01@yahoo.com anytime. Let him know what's up. Thank you for the ad, Jake, and great show last week. All right. Are we ready for our first act tonight, guys? Some Indy animals all the way down to Indiana. Give it up for Indianies.
I really like the Indy animals.
I know. It's
I
a
laugh
slur.
every time you say it. Spend my nights anywhere but home. Backwards gypsy, I was born to roam. Saving grace, my rambling ways, 3 sheets for the wind almost every day. Rough hands and cheap cologne. Daddy was a picker in an old swing band. Velvet fog in the devil's hands. Can't help but seeing how I was raised. Rhythm flowing down in my veins. Getting was good till I got out of hand. And it don't matter where I go. It's the only life I've ever known. I'm just a dance hall darling, searching for the neon glow. Dance hall darling, never thinking about tomorrow. Wood heels dropping on the hardwood floor, waltzing with the cowboys from door to door. Dance hall darling, dance hall darling. Mountain mama, lady of the land, roll the dice in my Airstream van. Alligator boots and a pecan dress, living my dream, I've got no regrets. Polka princess, duchess of dance. And it don't matter where I go. It's the only life I've ever known. I'm just a dance hall darling, searching for the neon glow. Dance hall darling, never thinking about tomorrow. Good heels dropping on the hardwood floor, waltzing with the cowboys from door to door. Dance hall darling, dance hall darling. I'm just a dance hall darling, searching for the neon glow. Dance hall darling, never thinking about tomorrow. Boot heels dropping on the hardwood floor, waltzing with the cowboys from door to door. Dance hall darling, dance hall darling. Happy holidays, y'all. Hey, y'all, we're the Indianies. We're stoked to be here. I guess we'll get into it with Tyler later, but I just introduced us as the Indianies, so maybe that answered the question. Although our logo doesn't have the word "the" in it, so.
All I know is there's no apostrophe.
No, because we don't possess anything. I'm going to save the story about our name until a little bit later. I don't want to give you all of our life story right now. But this next song is the first song that we released off of our full-length album last year. It's called The Coldest Thing in Texas. And it's not about anybody in particular, but it could be. Don't let it be you. Well, I came home from work, found you in bed, under the covers with some little redhead. Mama tried to warn me, I guess it's really true, that the coldest thing in Texas is you. Those Lone Star neon lights got me dreaming about the nights we two-step round the town in my snakeskin boots. Now I'm dancing all alone, 'cause I ain't coming home, and the coldest thing in Texas is you. Well, I waited outside till y'all had your fun, followed her home with my sawed-off shotgun. She had it coming, and now I'll pay my dues, 'cause the coldest thing in Texas is you. Those Lone Star neon lights got me dreaming about the nights we two-step round the town in my snakeskin boots. Now I'm dancing all alone, 'cause I ain't coming home, and the coldest thing in Texas is you. Aha! Now I'm stuck here in Beaumont, serving my time. Yours is one body that they never will find. Forgive me, Father, I did what I had to do, and now the coldest thing in Texas is you. Those Lone Star neon lights got me dreaming about the nights we two-step round the town in my snakeskin boots. Now I'm dancing all alone, 'cause I ain't coming home, and the coldest thing in Texas is you. Those Lone Star neon lights got me dreaming about the nights we two-step round the town in my snakeskin boots. Now I'm dancing all alone, 'cause I ain't coming home, and the coldest thing in Texas is you. I'm dancing all alone, 'cause I ain't coming home, and the coldest thing in Texas is you. When that song came out, my sister's a foster parent, and she was fostering a little girl around 6 at the time, and she said, doesn't Brazy know that it's not cold in Texas? And I was just really grateful that she didn't get the innuendo, and it went right over her head that that song is about murder. Maybe it went over your head too, and if it did, now you know what it's about. Making out in June in your blue bedroom while your friends get jumped down the hall. Feeling butterflies on the long drive, waiting all night for your call. I was just 19, you were my teenage dream. Like my first cigarette, I never will forget how hard you made me fall. You can ride on the back of my Harley, you can be my James Dean when we get to the party. You got this baby blues, tight jeans, leather jacket. I just can't quit you, you're my favorite habit. Waking up with you under the full moon, all tangled up in your bed. I can't get enough, you're my punch-drunk love, I can't get you out of my head. Spend our nights at the fair, playing truth or dare, drinking that sweet summer wine. There's nothing you can say to make me walk away. You're my favorite vice. Baby, you can ride on the back of my Harley, you can be my chain steam when we get to the party. You got those baby blues, tight jeans and a jacket. I just can't quit you. You're my favorite habit. Oh, summer fling turned a diamond ring. I was hooked right from the start. 10 years and I do it all again. You know you got my whole heart. Ooh, yeah. Baby, you can ride on the back of my Harley. You can be my chain steam when we get to the party. You got this baby blues, tight jeans and a jacket. I just can't quit you. You're my favorite habit. I'm going out for a couple free drinks. They'll turn the neons out when I leave. I might even write down my number, change the 1 out for a 3. Even if he ain't my type, I'll make his night. But I'm just wasting his time. 'Cause back home I got a warm bed waiting on me. A bottle of wine and some CSI to toss up on the TV. So I won't fight it if that boy wants to buy me a drink. I'm having a good time. Well, I hope he don't mind. I'm just wasting his time. I'm just wasting his time. Go on, spin me around the dance floor. Ask that band to play a couple more. You don't need to know my name, and honey, I don't need yours. You won't meet me in the daylight, and that's alright. 'Cause we're just wasting our time. 'Cause back home I got a warm bed waiting on me. A bottle of wine and some Rose and Blanche waiting up on the TV. So I won't fight it if that boy wants to buy me a drink. I'm having a good time. Well, I hope he don't mind. I'm just wasting his time. I'm just wasting his time. Well, I ain't in the mood to fall in love tonight. But if he does, well, I wouldn't be surprised. 'Cause back home I got a warm bed waiting on me. A bottle of wine and some desperate housewives to toss up on the TV. So I won't fight it if that boy wants to buy me a drink. I'm having a good time. Well, I hope he don't mind. I'm having a good time. I hope he don't mind. I'm just wasting his time. 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 Thank you. This next song I think we wrote in the car. Was this the car right?
No, I think it's right before we got it back in the car.
Oh.
I was in the hotel.
Well, we go on road trips a lot, and we end up writing songs in the car, several songs We'll play a couple cartoons later then.
Yeah.
Clearly, I remembered that incorrectly. My bad. I could have sworn that was in the car.
We'll talk about this later.
Okay. If you don't love me, let me go. Let me down easy, nice and slow. I'll be alright, it just takes some time. Ain't scared to be alone. Deep down I should have known. Never made this house your home. My friends tried to warn me, you just leave me lonely. Now this broken heart's all I've got to show. So if you don't love me, if you don't want me, if you don't need me, just let me go. I think it's time for you to leave. You never brought out the best in me. We both know that I'm worthy. Please show a little mercy. Let me go, let me be. If you don't love me, if you don't want me, if you don't need me, just let me go. You don't do the things you used to do, so I keep on wanting you. I'm thinking maybe you don't. If you don't love me, if you don't want me, if you don't need me, just let me go. If you don't love me, just let me go. Thank you. Well, you looked like you were going to say something.
No,
I don't
I thought I
wanna cut
lost
you
my blue chip.
off. Uh-oh.
It's not a good thing.
It's not a good thing.
We're okay. Well, I'm too stoned in Colorado to let you cross my mind. I'm not sure how we got here. Did we even say goodbye? That mountain wind is blowing and singing our last call. But I'm too stoned in Colorado Everyone else just started to fade away. 10 days in, you smiled and said, I think I love you. 1 week later, you're buying me a diamond ring. But I'm too stoned in Colorado to let you cross my mind. I'm not sure how we got here. Did we even say goodbye? The mountain wind is blowing, it's singing our last call. But I'm too stoned in Colorado, singing these breakup songs. I'm back in town, trying my best not to call you. Don't know what I'd say if you even came around. I got half a mind to show up on your doorstep. Hair done up, we're in a bright white wedding gown. But I'm too stoned in Colorado to let you cross my mind. I'm not sure how we got here. Did we even say goodbye? The mountain wind is blowing, it's singing our last call. But I'm too stoned in Colorado, singing these breakup songs. Stoned in Colorado, singing these breakup songs. That was on our first full-length album that we released in August of last year. And then over the winter, Krista and I wrote and recorded and produced an acoustic EP, and this next song is from that EP. Both of those we have on CD. If you want to buy a CD, come find me later. I'll be over next to the hot dogs. The Tyler Grill was kind enough to share that space with us.
And you probably should buy one.
Yes,
because that song on the album is nothing like what we just played.
Yeah, no, it sounds totally different.
Totally different.
If you don't have a contraption that plays CDs anymore, we've got a couple of other ideas for you, just so that you don't pass up the opportunity.
Y'all drink, right? Yeah. Y'all drink at home. You have cups, coasters.
You can
Coasters
start
for your
here.
Cups. If you buy enough of them, you could probably tile your bathroom or your kitchen. Make it real cute.
You also make great stocking stuffers. It's never too early to start shopping for Christmas.
Right, your leftovers won't last, but those CDs.
And you know what? Father's Day is coming up, and I'm sure your father or father figure in your life would love nothing more than a CD from an all-girl band from Indiana.
That's right.
I've been writing songs since the day I met you, hoping one day I might forget you.
but you never plan to stay. When you see the stars, do you think of me? Holding you close, dancing in the street. A little soul burn on the radio. You swore you'd never let me go. Oh no, no, but I can't let you go. Baby, can't you see? Love's not easy, but you were never meant for me. When you see the stars, do you think of me? Holding you close, dancing in the street. A little soul burn on the radio. You swore you'd never let me go. Oh no, no, but I can't let you go. But I can't let you go.
If ever there was a time to line dance tonight, now's the time. Just in case. Fancy table for two, and I'm swirling my glass. He pulled up in a Tesla, I knew it wouldn't last. It's just the first date, how could he be so blind? Rambling about the market, just wasting my time. I try to laugh at his jokes, but I'ma need some more wine. Oh, where I wanna be, where I am tonight. Where I wanna be is a honky tonk, where the cowboys sing with a southern drawl. Give me the satin jeans and the neon lights. Baby, I'm ready to go. I'll be your honky tonk angel tonight. He dropped me off at home, didn't even get a kiss. Now I'm just sitting here thinking about what I missed. Drinking straight from the bottle of that old hammer rye. Will I ever find a cowboy so lonesome I could cry? I could grab my dancing boots, but I won't make it in time. Oh, where I wanna be ain't where I am tonight. Where I wanna be is a honky tonk, where the cowboys sing with a southern drawl. Give me the satin jeans and the neon lights. Baby, I'm ready to go. I'll be your honky tonk angel tonight. Where I wanna be is a honky tonk, where the cowboys sing with the southern drawl. Give me the satin jeans and the neon lights. Baby, I'm ready to go. I'll be your honky tonk angel tonight. Baby, I'm ready to go. I'll be your honky tonkin' angel tonight. Thank you. We're gonna sing a song about my grandmother. I have two incredible grandmothers. They're both the most selfless women I've ever met.
And this song talks about the love that they have for others and the love that I have for them. Tuesday night dinner, saint or a sinner, we've all got a seat at the table. She don't really care about the clothes that you wear. Just come as you are and are able. I look around at all these faces. She's memorized the curves of each one. I've been around so many places. Hers is the one I call home. I drink too much, I'm too quick to judge. I ain't been to church in a year. But she smiles at me, and all I can see is the joy that she feels when I'm near. And I'm down on my knees, begging her please forgive my scarlet sins. She always lets me back in. Her laugh in full bloom will light up the room. She's not ashamed to ignite. When you're battling demons and ready to give up, she'll hold your hand through the night. I look around at all these faces. We are the fortunate ones. I've been around so many places. Hers is where I will run. I drink too much, I'm too quick to judge. I ain't been to church in a year. But she smiles at me, and all I can see is the joy that she feels when I'm near. And I'm down on my knees, begging her please forgive my scarlet sins. She always lets me back in. She taught me to love and make the most of this beautiful mess all around me. When she goes on, I know I'll be strong, 'cause her light will always surround me. And I drink too much, I'm too quick to judge. I ain't been to church in a year. But she smiles at me, and all I can see is the joy that she feels when I'm near. And I'm down on my knees, begging her please forgive my scarlet sins. She always lets me back in. Thank you so much.
been sitting on this bar stool for ages. Now it's last call and I ain't seen you all night. So I will sink like a stone while I drown my sorrows in a river of cheap Chardonnay. Baby, I can't keep waiting for tomorrow, and tomorrow never becomes today. You've been playing the long game for too long. Fool me 10 times, the shame is all mine. It should have ended long before it was over. Now that you're gone, everything is wrong. I can't stay sober. I will sink like a stone while I drown my sorrows in a river of cheap Chardonnay. Baby, I can't keep waiting for tomorrow, and tomorrow never becomes today. So I will sink like a stone while I drown my sorrows in a river of cheap Chardonnay. Baby, I can't keep waiting for tomorrow, and tomorrow never becomes today. Never becomes today. Thank you. We got 2 more songs. This next song definitely is one of the ones that we wrote in the car. And this song started as a list of all the things that we do that our husbands don't like. And it was a very long list. And we fit very little of it into the song, so there will probably be a part 2 someday. So this is just scratching the surface of those things that we do that are, for some reason, our husbands hate. I don't know why. I used to be a 10, now I sit around a 6.5. I can toss back a double, so we thought I'd make a hell of a wife. After some time he has found I never cook or clean the house. He thought I was a catch, so he didn't throw me back down further down the river, and he's noticing that I lied on my resume. Now he's got a story signed, sealed, and stuck with me forever. He should have known better. Just like a hurricane, I'm tearing up every room. I'm a certified bitch when I'm running laps, pushing a broom. That's true. I maxed out his credit card. I never thought it would be this hard. But he thought I was a catch, so he didn't throw me back. Now I'm further down the river, and he's noticing that I lied on my resume. Now he's got a story signed, sealed, and stuck with me forever. He should have known better.
you. This is our last song. If you like any of these, most of them have been recorded in one arrangement or another. And I would love to sell you a CD at some point. That ain't your name on my tattoo. This mini skirt I'm wearing sure as hell ain't for you. Don't call me baby, 'cause I ain't your lady. It's the same old deja vu. But that ain't your name on my tattoo. I don't need you to buy me a drink. I could use another Cabernet though. I'm not looking for some overnight thing. I just came here for a good time with my friends. Waking up in your t-shirt ain't how this story ends. 'Cause that ain't your name on my tattoo. This mini skirt I'm wearing sure as hell ain't for you. Don't call me baby, 'cause I ain't your lady. Every night it's the same old deja vu. That ain't your name on my tattoo. I see you staring from across the bar. Those cheesy pickup lines won't get you very far. Hang with the cowboys and sip that Bud Lime. Save your cash for the jukebox, 'cause I walk the line. That ain't your name on my tattoo. This mini skirt I'm wearing sure as hell ain't for you. Don't call me baby, 'cause I ain't your lady. Every night it's the same old deja vu. That ain't your name on my tattoo. I don't wanna dance with you or give you my number. I sure as hell don't wanna meet your mama. I really don't wanna meet her.
Maybe down here. Southern hospitality, is that a thing? Are we far enough south?
I think so.
I could use a real good meal.
I still don't want to meet her though. You know what? Here's the thing. I would meet your mother if she bought a sponsorship for Tyler's next Honky Talkin. So y'all call your mamas and see if they will sponsor. Well, it's not next week, right? Because you're taking the next 2 weeks off. So sponsor 2 shows from now, 2 weeks from now. See if they'll sponsor his next show. Then I would meet your mother. Or if she brought me a chihuahua. It's happened on stage before, so I just didn't know if this was a dog
So,
friendly.
a tub full of chocolate chip
Environment.
cookies, a chihuahua, and a sponsorship.
Yes.
All right.
That's
Got it.
your price is chocolate chip cookies.
Beggars won't be choosers. I'm hungry.
Like how many? A whole tin full?
That's right.
Are they vegan?
I'll share. Yes.
Okay, half vegan, half not. Or all vegan, because Krista doesn't mind eating vegan things, but anyway. That ain't your name on my tattoo. This mini skirt I'm wearing sure as hell ain't for you. Don't call me baby, 'cause I ain't your lady. Every night it's the same old deja vu. And that ain't your name on my tattoo. This mini skirt I'm wearing sure as hell ain't for you. Don't call me baby, 'cause I ain't your lady. Every night it's the same old deja vu. That ain't your name on my tattoo. Thanks so much, guys.
Give it up One more time for them Indianis. Come on over here. That was great.
Thank you.
That was excellent. It is the season finale, so hooray.
Oh my God. This is everything
You
I've
gotta
ever
clean
wanted.
that up.
Confetti on stage.
Hey, I'm not cleaning this shit up either.
Shouldn't have to.
They can't make me.
No.
Guys, that was excellent.
Thank you.
Thanks for being on the show.
Thanks for having us.
I have to apologize for calling you Indy Animals. I'm sure you get it all the time.
Uh-huh.
You don't?
All the time.
Do people not call people from Indiana Indy Animals, or is that just me?
This is the first time I've heard it.
Are you serious?
From now on.
Yeah, I think you should. Does it feel derogatory?
No,
Okay, good.
not at all. In any way.
I don't want it to. I
No.
a lot of good friends in Indiana, but you guys are fucking crazy. Your drivers are you drove here?
I did.
Was anyone behind Krista on the road? Can anyone tell me how she did?
It's in front is the problem.
Yeah.
It's not the behind.
See, I have a theory about Indiana drivers where it's really just about in this town when you are driving around and you see someone in front of you do something really fucked up. It's almost always the case where you look up and you see an Indiana plate. Is that not true? Is that just me? I don't know. The Indiana people are
It's
fine.
either that or
License
it's your
plates in this town are
basement.
Indiana, though.
I know, and they're terrible. That's the problem. All right, guys. You're an all-female band.
Yes,
Love that. Hashtag girl power.
absolutely.
You know, I'm a big Spice Girls fan myself.
Who's your favorite?
Oh, scary. Scary Spice. But that's changed over the years. Who's your favorite?
Mine has always been Baby.
Okay, mine was Baby when I was a kid. Sporty.
In fact, I'm so sorry. I just cut you off.
You're allowed.
So
You should shut me up as often
I'm
as you
a
can.
high school teacher, and every year, the night before the first day back at school, Krista sends me a motivational video. And the first one she did, she was dressed up as Hulk Hogan. And she talked in a Hulk Hogan voice the entire time, and at the end even ripped her shirt off. But the last one that she sent me, she was Sporty Spice. And so I have like a 3-minute motivational speech from Krista dressed up as Sporty Spice. It is incredible, and it's the only fun thing about going back to school every year.
This is
I
amazing.
had to watch videos of people speaking a British accent for like a half an hour before I could even like get that to come out of my mouth. I speak like hillbilly, that's it.
Sure. Yeah. Can we see these videos? I mean, we don't have to see them right now, but maybe you could send us one that like motivates me to start the next season of the
All right.
show or something like that. I'm throwing a wrestling party at the bar that I work in soon, so the Hulk Hogan video. Can you do a little of the Hulk Hogan voice? Just a little bit.
I haven't had enough of that.
Okay, I'll ask you again later.
I'm here at the end of the night.
Maybe at the end of the show.
There we go.
So you guys usually have a full band.
Yes.
All ladies, love that. You said it was 5, but you'd recently had someone retire.
Yeah.
How do you retire from a thing like this? Tell me how that works. Because I'd like to,
So.
as soon as possible.
No, she is. She started the band with me. She's one of the founding members. She and I were the only 2 founding members left. And then last fall, I think when we started playing out, our goal was like once a month. You know,
Sure.
maybe 2 weekends a month. And now between acoustic and full band stuff, we play over 100 times a year. And like this weekend, we've got 4 gigs in 3 days. And
Oh,
so thank you.
Working.
Her name is Rita, and she's the most social person on the planet, the most social butterfly you'll ever meet. And she missed her social life. And that's super valid. And for us, this is our social life. And we would love to retire from our day jobs and do music full time. So she still comes back and plays big things with us, or fun things. We had a benefit for our bass player a couple weeks ago who's battling cancer, and so she came back for that. But she just didn't want to. We were way too busy for her.
Yeah, I get that. I totally get that. How's the bass player doing? I didn't know about that. Is everything? Are we okay?
Yeah. She last weekend was her first gig back with us since October, I think. And her last, so she was going through chemo all through winter, and her last scans came back with really great news.
Oh yeah, do I have sounds?
So we're excited to have her back. She's excited to be back. Yeah, good news all around.
Well, next Tuesday we get you guys. We'll do the full band, but this was great. You were doing a lot of heavy lifting on that guitar over there. That's hard work. It's hard work you gotta give it up for that. We often have just a person with a guitar on the show, and I always tell that guest it's my least favorite type of show. And that's what we have tonight. We have 2 of that tonight. So, but it's great when it's great, and you guys pull it off. Like it's hard to pull off that just a voice and an acoustic guitar sound, but that harmony too was excellent.
Thank you.
You guys are killing that shit. Do we do like 3 or 4? You said that the 3-part harmony was your person who just retired.
Yep, that's what we're missing right now.
Okay, so
That woman could sing harmony with a goat. Anything that makes noise, Rita can find a harmony. It is insane how talented she is.
all right. So open applications. If any of you guys want to join Indianis, you need to be a lady, Matt, not you.
I can be a part-time woman.
No, you can't.
We can talk about it.
Not with that attitude.
See, I like this attitude already.
We know that you took steel lessons.
I had my first lesson today. I can kill it. I'm sure.
No, he can't.
Do you play?
He's lying.
But do you play actual guitar?
I do.
All right, let's talk later.
No,
No?
you're not hired. He's busy. He's busy with
And
this.
we play mostly in Indianapolis. You have to be okay with that
It's
drive.
an hour and a half away.
No, it's further than that.
I'm leaving this town. Fuck this town.
Shut up, Matt.
I got a new town.
You guys have day jobs, and you said you're a teacher. What do you do?
I work at a dispensary of sorts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dispensary of sorts? Okay. Is weed legal in Indiana?
It is not.
It is not. So, in that case, I'm a pharmacist.
Oh, okay.
And
Krista's a pharmacist, or so she says. Meet him at the merch table to really dig in about that. So you guys have just recently released some things.
Yeah.
You released this. This is the full LP, right?
Yes.
Recently released this LP. Look at this little foldy. I love that.
She cute.
And this was in August that you released this, right?
Yep.
And then since then, you released another acoustic EP,
Yes. In February.
and we have all that for sale over there.
Yep.
It's all streaming on the internet and stuff.
It is, but we don't get any money from those streams. So if you would like to really support local and independent musicians, buy their stuff.
That's the truth. Ain't it the truth, sis? It really is. We've been playing a lot of gigs on the road, my band and I, and sometimes. I mean, this is a great crowd tonight. This isn't our largest crowd, but you guys rule. You're attentive. They're listening. Most of them look nice. They dressed up kinda. It's a good crowd. I'm sure you play in front of a lot of crowds that aren't that way and that are smaller, and that at the end of the night you walk away with a handful of nothing. So
We call those paid rehearsals.
those paid rehearsals don't pay all that well.
No.
But it is nice when people buy some stuff. So meet these girls at the merch tent, table, bar.
Buy a CD,
Near the
buy a
hot
hot
dogs.
dog, they're right next door.
You're right next door. I have some free TLWG KFC stickers that, before the cease and desist comes, go ahead and grab one of
I was
those.
about to ask if there's any copyright issue with that.
There will be, I hope. Last question: are we doing any touring right now? Are you coming back to Louisville anytime soon?
We are not. We don't have anything on the calendar right now.
But you're always just kind of filling it up,
Yes.
booking the
Yes.
stuff.
Always looking. I've got a fall break in October that we might try to do another little tour during. I don't think that we have a full weekend off until November right now. So we're very, very busy this summer and into the fall.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe this was the only, well, we'll have you back. We're going to have you
We gotta
back
get the
on
whole
a
band
Tuesday.
down.
We're going to get the
Yeah.
whole band next time. Before you leave, what is this?
So this is what I was telling, well, I didn't tell you about it. I got,
You purposely didn't tell me
No.
about it, and I like that.
so we recorded that full-length album at a studio, Welcome to 1979 in Nashville, Tennessee. And our pal Joseph Shreve came down with us to act as our producer. And there was this book in the studio, and I would show you the front cover, but I lost the front cover because this lives in my gig bag and it's gotten banged up. But there was a book called Creative Cursing in the studio, and there are all of these cards that you can flip through, and you can create your own curse words. And I didn't know this, or maybe I did, but we spent 2 12-hour days in the studio, and our producer, when he could tell that one of us was getting frustrated, we would just hear in our microphone, "Fanny Dangler." I'm like, what the hell is happening? He's the sweetest man on the planet,
Yeah.
sweetest voice. And then the next one was Rectum Wrangler. I was like, what the hell? And it's these create your own swear words, and we had so much fun with it that he and his wife, who happens to be our agent in Indianapolis, purchased one of these books for us. And so now before every gig, we find a new swear word. What was the one? Today was rectum something. Rectum junkie.
Yes.
Rectum junkie.
So yeah, so there's some really
Not a
weird.
rectum junkie. But a crowd
There's some really weird and gross things that come along. Some of our favorites have been bitch hole,
Shit shitter.
shit shitter,
oh, shit shitter.
and then the two that Joseph did while we were recording, Fanny Dangler and Rectum Wrangler. So we're gonna do one
Okay.
for the crowd tonight.
Can we show what's just showing right now? Because this one's really great. I
This
just
one's
looked down
really
and saw
gross.
these words. It says jizz clot.
This is just again, I lost the front cover.
word is
I'm really sorry to my aunt and uncle who are in the audience right now.
Mind me.
They have,
It's on
they
me.
have a good sense of humor, though. No, so this is what it's on every time I get it out of a bag because I lost the cover that it goes in. So we flipped. So tell
Okay.
me when we're gonna do the first one. Tell me when to stop.
Right there
Okay.
is good.
All right, and we're gonna do the second one. You just say when.
Yes.
This one's not the best one we've
Oh,
ever had,
no.
but we got Ho Monkey.
Oh, monkey.
We gotta do one more. One more. So
Give
we
me
got-
one more, and then you don't read it, and I'll send you off with it. How about
Okay,
that? Home
alright.
monkey's no good.
Okay. All right. One
Although-
more. Tell me when to stop.
I've known a home monkey or two. Yep, right there,
Okay. And one more time.
right there.
I'm not supposed to read it. I'm just gonna hand it to you. Who's laughing?
All right, you pecker munches, give it up one more time for Indiana's. Right there, guys. Thanks for being on the show.
Cool. Thanks for having me.
You have so many beverages on you at all times. You're just like
This
my
is-
wife. She's got six. She's got her Stanley Cup right now too.
This is mild. Yeah, Kristen said this is light. There's usually at
This is
least
light.
another Gatorade and maybe a tea.
You need something with caffeine as well,
I don't do a lot of caffeine,
so you don't need that.
so I just need a lot of options.
All right. Well, these jizz clots have been excellent. Thank you so much for being on the show. I'm gonna say jizz clot all the time now. McKinley made me that dill margarita earlier, and I saw him pouring from a bottle. It was the same bottle as like you would pour bleach from, and on the front it says dill juice. So dill juice is my new favorite insult. All right, guys, we're gonna take a quick break, maybe like 10 minutes, and then we're coming back with Chancellor Lawson. Don't go nowhere. Go take a short shit or a long piss, and then we'll be right back. We'll see you then. I gotta say, it's my catchphrase.
Spotlight guy's gone. Where's my spotlight guy? What was her name? Turquoise? What was it? Turquoise? All right. Here, who wants to do it? What's your name? Turquoise. All right. I'm going to remember that. That's easy. I can't believe your name's Turquoise and her name was Teal. That is fucking crazy. You guys, we're going to Vegas this weekend, my wife and I. I'm very excited. Give it up. Yeah, Vegas. Oh. It's going to be really fun. Does anyone have any good Vegas recommendations for us or, shows to see, whatever? Well, let me stop you right there. Don't recommend whorehouses. I've already booked all those.
Have you ever heard of the Sphere?
The what is it?
The Sphere?
The Spear?
Yeah.
I haven't heard of the Spear, but I'll check that out.
It's a thing.
We did book the whorehouses. So. Tits to dick. That's it. That's it. Get that shit out of my eyes, dude. I can't see a fucking thing up here, brother. I've been drinking all day.
Are you going to see Wayne Newton?
Maybe, yeah. I think we're going to go to the RuPaul's Live Drag Race show. That'll be a lot of fun. And then, what else are we going to do? We're going to go to Meow Wolf, and I'm going to dose Teresa with mushrooms. Don't tell her. No, she'll consent. To the next day, she'll be totally fine with how it went. Isn't that what consent is? I'm sorry.
She told me she's going to leave you there.
She's going to leave me, all right. I know that's for goddamn sure. Do you guys remember a few weeks ago, was anyone here when I had real bad diarrhea? Yeah. I had type 2 diarrhea.
I don't remember. You didn't.
Early adult onset type 2 diarrhea. It was real bad. Well, I wanted to let you guys know that since then, Teresa bought me some Activia, and I've been eating that every day, and I still have a little diarrhea, pretty much all the time. It's different, though. And now I feel like Jamie Lee Curtis a little more every day, so that's going well for me. Guys, Bash at the Bar, Part 2, Electric Boogaloo is swiftly approaching. So put that in your calendars. It's July 20th. We all know about that. It does sadden me to make this announcement, which I've already kind of made today. This is our last show for the next 2 weeks. We've got 2 weeks off, so we'll be back on July 2nd with Maggie Halfman and Joe Clark. That's going to be a great show. I don't know what you guys are going to do with yourselves for the next two Tuesdays. We are going to Timcella. That's something I have to plug too. We have to plug Timcella. That'll be June 24th. It's a Monday? 23rd and 24th. 24th is the day of the show. It's a Monday. It's in the afternoon, near a pool, near a hotel, in Burnside, Kentucky. And you can figure it out if you want to, but I'm not going to help.
I usually party in Burnside on Mondays.
All right, do we have this guy on yet? This bad boy? Let me turn off this stupid microphone. All right. I've got some ads to read for you. Anyway, don't ask me if there's going to be a show next week. There's not. I know that I like to say very aggressively at the end of the show that yes, the show's happening next week. It's not happening for the next 2 weeks. You guys win. I need a fucking break, okay? I'm going to take a little time off, okay? Don't clap at that. Shush. All right, I have some ads for you. That's the shut the fuck up crank now. Hot dog cops are here. Look out. All right. This is a mystery ad from an anonymous viewer of the show. So we'll see how this goes. Hello to the 2 losers who showed up tonight to see a Willie Nelson wannabe tell tired and boring jokes. Who laughed at that? That's not funny. I'm here to tell you about Bash at the Bar 2 at Knock Bar. Oh, okay, I know who the fuck this is. On July 20th, I, Tyler Lance Walker Gill, he spelled that incorrectly, am facing the unfortunate task of following the best band this city has ever known, Prayer Line. That is fucking hilarious. Have you guys heard Prayer Line? That's fucking hilarious.
Jesus Christ, that's funny. That's a good joke. All right, I'm gonna go. That's enough. All right, I will surely be embarrassed. This is from my perspective. I will surely be embarrassed because Jake Hellman is simply a better singer and musician than me. Bash at the Bar 2 is a wrestling costume party, a perfect opportunity for the type of trash that attends Honky Talkin to dress up and pretend to be something meaningful for once. It's fucking dick. Normally, I wouldn't advertise a show to a crowd of broke Butchertown rednecks, but the good news is this show is free. So come out on July 20th to the Knock Bar and watch me, again misspelled Tyler Lance Walker Gill, prove that I am the world's biggest douchebag loser piece of shit. Fuck the Wolfman 2, listen to Prayer Line on Spotify.
Man, those are bold words for the singer of a horror-themed thrash metal band.
I'll tell you what, Jake Hellman is the biggest piece of shit in town. Let me get in this gear. Look, dude, you can try to make fun of me in your very, very low IQ way. That's kind of your thing. You know, I know you're very stupid. Don't make fun of my crowd, okay? I know they're fucking Butchertown rednecks. That's my job to make fun of this fucking crowd. You're not allowed to do it, you piece of shit!
Let's take a second and listen to something.
Get rid of it!
This song's called Chopping Mall. You know, like shopping mall, but
Yeah, very
murdery.
clever joke. Very funny. Good work, Hellman. Moving on. All right, guys, it's that time of the show again. It's time to get a little sexy. Ken, find me something sexy. Give me a little sexy background music. Don't do yakety sax. No, that's not it. It's not sexy at all. That kills my boner immediately. All right, guys. It's time to get sexy. It's time to talk about Bo's nuts. So, look out. Now, oh, that's sexy. That's good. Classic sexy. As you guys know, I've been talking about these nuts for weeks, but they still haven't came. They haven't come, I guess is the proper, I should say come. The nuts haven't come. I've been starting to think that Bo's trying to edge us with all this nut talk, okay? Well, Bo reached out again this week, and he said his nuts are gonna drop next week. And I told him, I know, that's very exciting. I told him, I can't believe his nuts still haven't dropped. He's like 40, what are you, 40 something? How old are you? His nuts haven't dropped. Then he explained what he meant. I thought, I was thinking about testicles, he was talking about his nuts. So, by the end of the week, you could have a heavy, beefy sack of Bo's nuts in your hand. It almost seems too good to be true. From what I understand, these nuts will only be available at Knock Bar for the time being. So, if you want to get your hands on the freshest batch of these fucking nuts, dude, that's where you have to come. You come. To get the nuts, wait, the nuts are coming, and you'll come too. Wait, to get them at Knock Bar, you have to come at Knock Bar to get the nuts. Ejaculation, thank you. All right, are we ready for our next act? I'm excited to bring up Mr. Chancellor Lawson. Is he in the room? Come on up, brother. Get on up here. Now you sit on down. We'll do the interview first, please. That's right. Welcome to the season finale of the show.
Those nuts?
Those aren't the nuts, but you know, you have the motions down exactly right. All right, buddy, it's good to have you on. We just met today.
Yeah.
You seem like a fun dude. I'm excited.
We've
to
only
have
just
you.
started drinking too. So.
We've only just started drinking. So let's get into this. Let's see. You're from Kingsport, Tennessee,
Yes, sir.
which is close to Johnson City and Bristol.
Yeah, right there in the Tri-Cities.
Okay, is it pretty rural, or is it like?
No, so Kingsport's an Eastman town. It's an industry town. So it's like the downtown area is not like crazy rural, but if you drive 30 minutes, you know, in any direction, you're kind of out there.
Yeah,
But then you're in Johnson City or Bristol, but then it happens again.
sure.
Yeah.
Is there a decent music scene out there?
Not bad, dude. Honestly, super supportive music scene. Like artists are really like helping each other, which is like hard to find. You know, like a push
Trust
each other.
It's not like that
This
here.
is not a crowd full of artists. I'll tell you that.
It's a special thing. It's like super underrated. Kind of like miss out on some factors of like having a music scene in a bigger city than this, you know.
Sure.
But it's very like family.
I love that, and you know, I find that in small towns as much or more than I find it in bigger cities.
Well, yeah, it's kind of like you grow up with these people and you work together, you know.
Yeah, so everyone's trying to lift
Yeah.
everybody up
Yeah.
and support each other's shit.
For sure.
I love that. Now, in your hometown, where you still live, you own a bar, is that
Yeah,
right?
Market Street Social Club.
Market Street Social Club, and you book live music over
Yeah,
there.
we do 5 nights a week live music.
And I still haven't played there. What the
Well, yeah, we just started drinking.
That's right!
Hey, weren't we gonna shotgun a beer before we played?
What's that?
Weren't we gonna shotgun some beers?
You want to shotgun some beers? It's the season finale.
Yeah.
All right, maybe at the end of the show. Maybe at the end of the show we'll shock. Then we'll
I
really
ain't,
talk.
but I spectate.
All right, you're staying in town tonight, though,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Now, you said you came down for the show, but this is kind of a vacation for you.
Yeah, I don't get time out of town much. It's like I got a lot of shit to do, you know?
Yeah.
So, like earlier in the week is so much easier for me, so I'm glad you do this on Tuesdays and not when I'm gigging on Saturdays.
Well, you know, I provide an important service, and it's important for the community, and, you know.
And for it to be as lucrative as it is, it's just another thing.
Thank you. Wow. That's a lot. Guys, please. Wow. Thank you so much. Again? Oh, no, that's not. Okay. No, well, later. Maybe later. I need something for right now, so I'll just have a little bit of that. No, he's not.
Start throwing nickels.
Dude, I've been tipping Bo in nuts, and those are the ones that he's roasting up. Like, we have a whole system. So you don't do you do a lot of touring on your own?
I get out and around. I did a small run for about 5 days last year to Maryland and West Virginia. But my fucking truck broke down, so I had to Greyhound it. Have you ever had to do that?
Oh, no. No, I haven't. I've broken down on the road, and we've, you know, figured it out, basically. Once we start drinking later, I'll tell you a story about how the one night that my van broke down, I ended
This
up...
was most recently?
This was a couple of years ago now. My van broke down, and I ended up asleep on the street for other various reasons.
Oh, yeah.
We'll talk about it later.
All right.
I don't want that on the internet. You're that off, man. Fucking edit that out. He's not gonna.
Jamie, pull that up.
Jamie, pull that up. You told me. Okay, I want to bring this up because you told me that you watched a couple episodes, and this show reminds you a little bit of Kill Tony.
Yeah, it's got like a...
And I hear that a lot, but I don't get it. So explain it.
It's the presentation, you know, like it's your description of your arts environment on a stage in a venue with guests, and it's like kind of got like the same raw aspect to it, which I fucking love.
Well, I
Because I'm a
appreciate
studier of fine art, if you can't tell.
that. Me too.
I'm a purveyor of sorts.
Yeah, I do see the correlation to Kill Tony because I am fucked up out of my gourd when I'm doing this show.
Well, yeah.
And I think all the hosts on that show are
You're
as well.
fun host, man.
Well, I appreciate that. So you told me that you do some solo stuff every now and then, but not too
I've
often.
been doing some releases.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a band though.
Donnie and the Dry Heavers, dryheavers.com.
Donnie and the Dry Heavers.
Yeah.
I have never heard an ounce of that music, but I'm way in.
It's
Just
not,
on the name.
I can guarantee you it's not what it sounds like.
What is it? What's it like?
We're kind of like a jam, blues, funk, Americana rock band. We're very, very, we all come from different corners. So it's me and my buddy Andrew Kramer, and we split guitar and lead vocals, kind of Greg and Dwayne style, you know?
Sure, yeah.
And then our bass player Megas Vaughn and our drummer Cameron Height. We all come from different backgrounds of life, different musical corners, so it's very compiled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that though. Well, maybe we'll get Donnie and the Dry Heavers eventually.
I'm talking boys into it, I think.
I think we could. But as far as your stuff, have you been writing like on your own for a long time?
Yeah.
And you're just getting it out there.
I'm just now
recently?
starting to put some out.
Yeah.
But it's just because I've been so busy, I haven't had time to really do my own releases, you know, like running the bar, and which America's awesome because you get to make mistakes like that. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. Like what? Like owning a bar?
Yeah, like opening a small business. Like you're allowed to fuck up and be stupid and do shit. But that was just one of those things where like you wake up one day and you're like, well, there went that 9 months, now we're open, kind of thing, you know?
Sure.
But yeah, like I just stay busy, so it's hard for me to have time to like get in the studio. And most of the time, the releases I'm doing solo are like live session stuff or studio releases here and there. But
That live session stuff is kind of the way to go nowadays, though.
it feels honest to me. I like it that way.
Feels honest. I think audiences love it because it feels that way. And you can do it in a day and have the finished product
and you get to
tomorrow.
do it outside somewhere with your buddies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I do the very foolish thing trying to make things in a studio, and that takes months and a lot of
work.
fucking money.
Studios work.
It is work,
Yeah.
but it's a lot of fun. But that, you know, I think the field recording style thing really pays off nowadays.
Well, that's why I like the Dead, because a lot of their stuff was just live recordings, full runs of shows, you know.
Let me fill the crowd in on this. Earlier, we were talking, and Chancellor was like, yeah, I just got into town a little bit ago, but I found that Dead bar with the fried chicken. And I was like,
Thanks, Dan.
what? With the fried chicken? He was talking about Melwood Tavern. Melwood Tavern has fried chicken on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yeah.
Now they owe me $20. But I didn't know that you were. I didn't know that you were a Deadhead. You kind of. Well, you know, Deadhead light, Deadhead medium. Where's your?
I would classify it as an Appalachian head.
Okay.
Yeah. I would give it a very soft definition.
Yeah.
But it's what I like.
I love that. Did you hang out with some old school Deadheads over at the Melwood earlier?
Well, everybody over there was just super chill, so it was just kind of like being at the lawn at a show, you know, which is cool.
It's a chill place, and
yeah.
I'll say if you play a show at the Melwood Tavern, you're always gonna have a pretty involved crowd. It's their crowd, but they're fucking down.
Dude,
They're
that's
it's very
the
cool.
scene for jam stuff, though.
It is.
It's
Yeah.
like they come out in Chacos, your Tiva Sports maybe, and you just go have a damn fine time.
Yeah,
Just
and I
go,
love that.
Just wiggle around in circles for 4 hours. Yeah, I'm all about it. I'm preaching, honestly.
All right. Well, you've talked me into it. We're gonna go to the Sphere in Vegas and
Hell yeah.
see Dead and Company. It's only $170, so you know, hit me on Venmo and help me out with that. It's kind of. I mean, the whorehouses that I booked are.
It's gonna bankrupt you.
wildly
Bankruptcy.
expensive. All right, there was one more thing that I wanted to. Oh, 2 more things. You said I asked you if you had a show tomorrow, and you were like, "Yeah, I might have something in Nashville. I might swing through." And you said you're going to swing through and maybe see about the open mic at Springwater. How's
Yeah.
that? How's that
So
usually?
Springwater's super cool. We played there in 2019 when we were on tour with Dry Heavers. It was like it was one of our Nashville stops. Can't remember if it was on the way up or the way down. We did a big 42 day.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, it was killer. It was a great time. But sticky floors, 1 pool table, dartboard, music hall. Great spot.
Yeah.
You know?
I've been in there a couple of times. Whenever I'm in town, we like to hang out at what's around the corner, the Local. It's another little spot. Good
I don't
singers
stray
and
too
songwriters
far.
in there, yeah. But my favorite thing about the spring water is the Bird Cloud song that mentions it. Are you familiar with Bird Cloud? Anybody? Are there Bird Cloud fans? Let me just quote it like poetry for you.
Give it to me.
The first line of the song is, I blacked out outside of spring water, took a piss out in the parking lot in the shape of Africa.
And they don't even have liquor there.
This is high art that we're talking
I'll
about.
confirm that because I am a purveyor of fine art.
Yeah, we'll listen to it at the end. All right, last thing I had to ask you about. You mentioned in a social media story on the way down that you are a billiards player. You brought the cue.
Yeah, we were out shooting last night, but
Yeah.
it took me till today to find a table that was worth a damn.
Where'd you go last night?
Hell, I don't remember. We was drunk before we left the house.
All right, well, I got plenty of good ideas for you tonight. And if anyone wants to go lose $25, how much?
Well, we
for
can
a game?
start wherever.
We can start. But if you want to lose,
We're not gambling. It's a raffle.
right on, brother. All right, guys, give it up for Chancellor Lawson. He's gonna play us some songs. I'm excited to have him. And thank you guys for coming out. It's been a great show. You know, shit crowd, but great show, and that's what we love. I'm such a fucking dick. I'm going to read that while you get ready, brother. Boys and girls, this next portion of the show is brought to you by a collection of some of my favorite businesses in town that can fit any of your hunger needs. Let's say you're in the mood for a delicious burger. You want one of the best burgers in town that stood the test of time. A burger so good that it was once featured on diners, drive-ins, and dives starring Guy Fieri with the correct pronunciation? Come on, brother. It's so funny that I tried to say correct pronunciation and just fucked it all the way up. There's only one place in town for that, friends, and that's Grind Burger Kitchen over in New York. Or maybe you're kind of in the mood for a burger, but only a little tiny one. Maybe you want some other little tiny sandwich options. Maybe you're in the mood for a little Scandinavian seafood bite or two, followed by a chilled shot of delicious aquavit. Don't worry, they've got you covered over at Oscar's Slider Bar. But maybe you're in the mood for some true Scandinavian desserts and pastries like my grandma used to make, which truthfully, if you grew up with a Norwegian grandma like I did, there was only two places to get that. Her house, she's dead now, so I can't get it there, so I can go to the S'more Nordic Bakery and get those lovely treats. So, all these businesses are owned and operated by our pals Liz and Jesse, and we're proud to endorse all of these businesses on the show. Thank them for their support. Go buy some food. They make some of the best food in town. Get it. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for my new buddy. We haven't even started drinking yet. Mr. Chancellor Lawson.
I'm going to give you some of these songs I've been writing. This one's probably the newest one. It's called Without a Fight. Well, he ain't got a dollar, but one point in time he sure did. Don't think too much about tomorrow. Tomorrow means he's supposed to live. Well, he's stolen and borrowed, but begging breeds guilt. Well, I've tried not to be my father since I was a little kid, but I still did. But lately he's traded them Saturday nights for Sunday mornings. Well, he says he's doing all right, he's missing someone And if it looks like a beating, well, you should have seen the other guy, 'cause he ain't going down this time. No, he ain't going down without a fight. Well, I've got a good mother, and luckily she's got a good man. They knowing that I'm low on groceries, send me home with what they can. Well, she's won and lost and learned to call it like it is. Well, she prays for me. Now all I got is what I give. 'Cause she traded her Saturday nights for Sunday mornings. She says she's doing alright, but she's missing someone too. And if it looks like a beating, well, you should have seen the other guy, 'cause she ain't going down this time. No, she ain't going down without a fight. Well, I try not to bother you, but I'm caving in. One dream of you and I'm back to blues and Marlboro Reds. Well, I don't text or call, but baby, well, why would you try? With the world at your feet, well, I guess you can keep mine. 'Cause this time I'm trading them Saturday nights for Sunday mornings. Well, I say I'm doing alright, but I'm missing someone too. And if it looks like a beating, well, you should have seen the other guy. I ain't going down this time. No, we ain't going down this time. No, well, we ain't going down without a fight. Thank you. Yeah, I've been all over the place. These are tunes I don't get to play with my band. We're very up and fun and bright, real good time. And then I'm real into drinking by myself at the house with the notebook in front of me. So that's where a lot of these are coming from. This next one's fun. I enjoyed writing this one. It's one of those Hemingway methods, is what I call it. It's where you drink real hard, where you don't remember writing, and then you wake up the next day and you edit it sober. But this one, I looked at it and I was like, well, that ain't too bad for stumbling in here, huh? This one's called My Good Old Days Are Good As Gone. All of Hank's rowdy pals have all settled down. Well, all of mine died or they moved from this town. Well, I'm lonesome and lost, and lonesome's how I will be found. And all my good old days are as good as gone. Well, that creek I've been fishing, Lord, the fish are all gone. When I was a child, you could catch them all morning. Well, I'll blame Mother Nature for brother, she knows that I'm wrong. 'Cause all my good old days are as good as gone. My good old days of roughing and rambling, well, I've gambled them all into songs. Until my good old days are as good as gone. Well, my lady's been taken by all that I own, left me with the dog, she took his bone. I can't sleep here alone, now the hound's in the house she called home. And all my good old days are as good as gone. Well, that truck's been a-knocking, well, that rod's about to go. The brakes ain't a-working, but it's got a radio. And I'm using the juice until QUT plays me her song. 'Cause all my good old days are as good as gone. All my good old days of roughing and rambling, well, I've gambled them all into songs. Until my good old days are as good as gone. Well, that whiskey, it don't taste the same way that it did in 2008 when I was a kid. Now I'm just replacing your name with alcohol. 'Cause all my good old days are as good as gone. Well, the sheriff don't care if I live to post bail. My personal hell is a cell in this jail. And if I had to bet, well, I'd probably forget about my bond. 'Cause all my good old days are as good as gone. Yes, all my good old days are as good as gone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is a song I wrote about a year ago for our first year anniversary at the bar. And I was thinking about how much love I get to see in my community, and I get the blessing of being able to see it in communities like your all's this evening. I see a lot of it this evening. I'm glad y'all have people you get to go do stuff like this with. And I'm glad there are people willing to do stuff like this for artists and keep the arts alive in communities across America. So give a big hand for Honky Talkin', a big hand for yourselves, and raise a drink to one another. This is a little tune of mine called Cheers to My Friends. Would have died in Humboldt County if they didn't take me in. Provide a little guidance and help me get back home again. I would have cried a while longer when I'd learned we lost that man. But the hands that held that coffin were the hands of all my friends. Here's to friends I've lost and friends I've got. Some friends for years, some friendships stopping. Friends with beer and friends with pot. From what I hear, they're all I've got. Well, Damn sure feels like a lot in the end. Well, cheers to my friends. Got to play in New York City, making music with my friends. And I pray to God that they don't make me go back there again. The biggest hole in Arizona almost got us both that night, drinking rock and rye, and killed the fire, the first sign of daylight. Here's to friends I've lost and friends I've got. Some friends for years, some friendships stopping. Friends with beer and friends with pipe. From what I hear, they're all I've got. Well, damn sure feels like a lot in the end. Cheers to my friends. To the one who saved my soul, I hope I helped to save yours too. Baptized in a bathtub and holy water's caught for you. And to the one who stole from Gigi, I really hope you listen well when I said that I would kill you if I saw your face again. Here's to friends I've lost and friends I've got. Some friends for years, some friendships stopping. Friends with beer and friends with pipe. From what I hear, they're all I've got. Well, it damn sure feels like a lot in the end. Well, cheers to my friends. To the ones down at my bar, would you look at what you built? You guys are Market Street Social Club. Hell, I just pay the bills. And to my lazy good old buddy, twice the legs is all the rest. Well, that old hound Hank Williams Sr., well, he's probably my best. Here's to friends I've lost and friends I've got. Some friends for years, some friendships stopping. Friends with beer and friends with pipe. From what I hear, they're all I've got. Well, damn sure feels like a lot in the end. Well, cheers to my friends. Cheers. Cheers. All right, I'm gonna keep doing some of them damn ones, you know. Some of them ones. I take some of these songs to the guys, and they're like, "Yeah, we ain't doing that." Which I get it. We're not a country band, but that's just, you know. I'm like, "Hey, look what I did this week." And they're like, "Guess what we're not doing this weekend?" And so I bring them to you guys. So thanks for putting up with me for a little bit. I appreciate it. Speaking of, so when I get real feral, I'm talking real feral drinking, I start howling, and I thought it was just like something that it was just like a trademark of sorts. Well, my dad, he'd been in prison for a long time. He got out last year, and turns out he'd be howling too. And I said, well, fuck me, it's genetic. That has nothing to do with this next song. I figured I'd just tell you about it. This next one's actually really fucking sad. But we are having a good time. Sad music for fine evenings. Thank y'all for being here. And thank you to Honky Talkin and everybody making this damn thing get along. This one's called The Fool's Prayer. fool. Oh Lord, a shame of a fool. But it ain't from loving you, baby, that's the truth. And it burns. Well, it's been one hell of a hurtin', and the worst is far from over, I suppose. I hope you don't forget my name or how we spent them summer days. We danced in the rain each time it fell. Now you took my love away. Sunshine's giving into gray. Lord, pull me from this storm and take me back to Abbey in early May. Dear Lord, lead me back to Abbey in early May. Amen. Well, I take blame, but it rolled in on several drinks, and I'd go all in to call again, but I'm just too ashamed. And goddamn that cocaine for taking all my blues away. Well, I'd trade that powder for a pew and pray you home someday. I hope you don't forget my name or how we spent them summer days. And we danced in the rain each time it fell. Now you took my love away. Sunshine's giving into gray. Lord, pull me from this storm and take me back to Abbey in early May. Dear Lord, lead me back to Abbey in early May. Amen. I'll be away, wishing won't fix this mistake. And I know hell has never held the guilt I've got this way. Well, I'll stay the same, but how I live's probably gonna change. And I don't expect that you'll forgive me, but I'll try anyway. Hope you don't forget my name or how we spent them summer days. And we danced in the rain each time it fell. And now you took my love away. Sunshine's giving into gray. Lord, pull me from the storm and take me back to Abbey in early May. Dear Lord, lead me back to Abbey in early May. Amen. Well, I've been a fool. Oh Lord, a shame of a fool. Thank you. Yeah, I hope y'all are enjoying this, because I'm enjoying this. I don't care if you are. We're having a great time. You know, I haven't seen no fruits or nuts flying in here. Nothing's coming at the stage, so I think we're safe. This next one I wrote several years ago. I had an employer of mine, really great dude. It's probably the only reason that I have pushed my music career to the point that it's at, which is really not that much, but I mean, shit, I'm gigging. And, but he's a real solid dude. He used to tour back in the day, and, you know, just had some faith in what we were doing with Donnie and the boys. And he signed me up for the Tennessee Songwriter Competition and then told me that I was in it. And I was like, that's real sweet of you. So I went and did it, and I actually ended up taking it all the way to the Bluebird Cafe in Nashville. And they gave me a nice little Taylor guitar, but I'm a Martin man, so no offense taken, you know. But hell, you know. If you're going to jump, you might as well jump high, you know what I'm saying? But hell, anyway. This is a song I took down there to Nashville. This one's called Happy Man. If you sang the same song from last night at my funeral, I would die a happy man. Wake up, makeup on your face, and I feel grace to be here. You make me a happy man. And when that sun is out, those windows down, and when that moon rolls through, we'll run this town. And you play a song by some old forgotten band, and we both just sing along. That makes me a happy man. You pride me on my patience, you know I don't mind waiting. Lately I've been a happy man. When I feel crazy, let my loving run to you, baby. You know that you make me a happy man. And when that sun is out and those windows down, and when that moon rolls through, we'll run this town. And you play a song by some old forgotten band, and we both just sing along. That makes me a happy man. A happy man. If I could plant your feet in a 4-bedroom right on the beach, well, I would live my life as a happy man. And if we collected old antiques and memories, well, I would forever be a happy man. And when that sun is out and those windows down, and when that moon rolls through, we'll run this town. And you play a song by some old forgotten band, and we both just sing along. And that makes me a happy man. I'm a happy man. If you sing the same song from last night at my funeral, I would die a happy man. Thank you. I broke up with her. That was temporary. But songs are forever. I tell my buddies, it's actually serious. They think I'm joking, but I ain't. I tell them, I say, I keep my will written in the black and white songbook on my desk. It's at the very bottom of the pile. It's one of the oldest ones, but I've got a will in there, and I've got some shit scratched out. So, yeah. But that's what I always say. If you're in my will, find it in one of the books. You guys are real good with keeping up with the story. I appreciate you guys listening this evening. That's a real pleasure. You guys don't understand how much it means to an artist for you guys to actually soak up what we're giving you. That's a pretty beautiful thing. Whirling Tiger, what's up? I got a pretty beautiful thing here. Let me get that drink. It's Coca-Cola. Well, y'all do Pepsi up here, don't you? No. Well, that's fucking what I've got all weekend. You know what else? I got a damn bone to pick with you, Louisville. What the oh, don't even get me started. So, I drink whiskey. I'm a wild turkey man, and where I come from, that ain't a terrible gut rot to have. And it's like the respected member of the trailer park is Wild Turkey 101. And yeah, you agree. Everywhere I've gone with my friends who are also drinking whiskey, they order nice whiskey and they get a glass. And they stuff my damn bird whiskey in a plastic cup every fucking time I've gone out while I've been down here. And I'm not like really complaining, but like I'm complaining. You know, I can taste it. I'm from a plastics town, I know. Our fish come out and they smell like those fucking cups. I fish the river through that chemical plant all the time. They've got 4 eyeballs. Yeah, absolutely. I'm surprised I don't have extra shit going on as many times as I've fished that river. Anyway, speaking of redneck shit, wah! This is a song I wrote about my dad's family from my sister's husband's perspective. It's called My In-Laws Are Outlaws. Well, it was back in '98 when we had our first date, and at the time everything was right. Well, I met her friends, I met her folks, and they were all chock full of jokes. Hell, to me, well, they all seemed nice. We dated through the years, we tied the knot and we shifted gears. Well, I just thought that everything was grand. Well, I talked to her dad, and he was kind of a strange lad. And he said, boy, you ain't just getting that left hand. Well, no one in her family has a real job. They all run guns and liquor and hide out from the mob. And it's the strangest thing that you ever almost saw. 'Cause my in-laws are outlaws. Well, after a while we moved away to a nice quiet country place where we never thought we'd see them again. She looked across the road and I heard her sigh. Oh no, there stood her brother, her cousin, and his best friend. Well, they knocked on the door and then they knocked and knocked some more. So I finally got up and replied. Well, they asked for $100 and I said, boys, you must be nuts. They said, come on, man, we just want to get fried. Well, no one in her family has a real job. They all run guns and liquor and hide out from the mob. And it's the strangest thing that you ever almost saw. Well, my in-laws are outlaws. Well, their uncle, he was an old dude who had about 40 dogs and hunt coons, and 3 years in, he died of a stroke. Well, both his boys were breaking bad and about sold off all they had till the police caught both of them with the dope. Well, now it's present day, and they're all gone and locked away. And they can't knock no more, so they just call. Well, if you have found the Lord, hell, 1 or 2 have hit the floor. But every now and then we miss them all. Well, no one in our family has a real job. Well, they all run guns and liquor and hide out from the mob. And it's the strangest thing that you ever almost saw. Lord, I sure do love this girl. I don't know what I'm gonna do. 'Cause my in-laws are outlaws. Yeah, you can tell me on that bird this evening. We'll get into that one. I usually don't do that unless we're at my bar and it's forgiving, but I appreciate y'all being just the same. If y'all ever make your way down to Northeast Tennessee, come see me. I'll take care of you best I can. Charge you double. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna do a couple more. Is that okay? All right. I'm gonna do a couple more. I'm gonna give you a real sad one and a real sweet one. Yeah. We've all been drinking enough to cry, so don't be a little bitch. Go ahead and cry. Don't be a bitch. Go ahead and cry. Yeah. Grow up, cry. Grow up, start crying. So this is a song I wrote after a really good friend of mine passed away about 7 years ago. His name was Eli. He was a crazy feller. He was hard to drink with. But he was a cancer survivor and ended up losing his life to an overdose, which I thought was a real shame. He had a lot of really cool stuff going on. But I tell stories about him when we're drinking, and we laugh about him, we cry about him, so it kind of keeps him living a little bit. And I wrote this song. It's called Eli's Song. Saw you today in the reflection of a rose on my windshield, and I slowed down long enough to cry. I can't go a day, it seems, without you crossing my mind, and I leave it to you if you have the time. Yes, I leave it to you if you have the time. I heard you say, oh, baby, in a crowd of people I don't know. Well, I turned around, expecting to see your face, and I say it was you if you had the time. Well, I'm leaving to you if you had the time. I missed you today under that old oak tree at the patch of grass where you lay. I came to write down some things that I had left to say, and I leave them to you if you have the time. Yes, I leave it to you if you have the time. La la la, la 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 la. saw you today in a reflection of a rose on my windshield, and I slowed down long enough to cry. Thank you. It's a good failure. I know we all know what it feels like. And if you don't know what it feels like, I'm grateful for you. No, I'm just playing. We're not doing that. That'd be fucking crazy though, wouldn't it? I'm like, la-di-da-di-da. That'd be the most interesting Tuesday night I believe any of us would have ever anticipated. But I'm not gonna do that. That was the first band I was ever in, actually. I was a drummer and scream vocals in a metal band when I was about 14. Yeah. And then I put together a band in high school because the school band saxophone wouldn't get me laid, so I had to do something about that. And then I went to college and auditioned for the bluegrass and country music program there at State in Johnson City, and they stuck me on a drum set in a country band for a few years, and I just dropped out. Put a band together, started making some music, and that's all led to this. So thank God for misdirection, huh? How about that? This one's called Like God Does. Reach your hand to me across the bed, saying please don't leave me here. I've got your coffee and the dogs are alright. We all slept right through the night. And if I slip, I'm only falling deeper into love with you. You give me dew and church bells calling, nothing I would not do, nothing I could not do. 'Cause I love you like I know God does. Everything for you. Would you love me like I hope God does? I've made mistakes more than a few, but all of them made us. I won't love you like I know God does. And all the little things they add up, like turning pennies into gold. I sure am glad we don't get mad much. I hope we're this way when we're old. Brick by brick and we ain't falling out of love and into fear. 3 a.m. I hope you're calling my name softly in my ear. Why can't we stay right here? 'Cause I love you like I know God does. wanna love you like. I wanna love you like. I wanna love you like I know God does. Thank y'all very much.
Guys, it's quite a show tonight. It's quite a show tonight. Give it up for Chancellor Lawson one more time.
Thank you to everyone who came out. Oh, you pieces of shit. Oh, I'm just kidding. You guys are the real ones. You're the good ones. Chance, you know I play a little guitar? Well, no, I'm gonna fuck off over here. I'm just gonna fuck off.
Wow, what a night. What a show. What a time. What a poorly tuned guitar. What did we learn tonight, guys? What did you guys learn? That's right. Those nuts are coming back next week. We learned that. That's all good news.
You're going to Vegas.
Okay, we've learned a lot.
You started eating old man shit.
What did I learn tonight is more important. I learned the new cuss jizz clot. Thank you, Indy Annies. Dryheavers.com, we learned about that. I learned that that wild turkey gives you 4 eyes, I think is what we said.
It's only served in a plastic cup.
Yeah, you shouldn't drink out of a plastic cup. It's gross.
EPA free my ass.
I know, right? Well, we're in Old Forester town, so give it up for Old Forester. Cut that out. They won't give us any money, Matt. Cut it. Do not put that in. They're not giving us money either. Don't worry about. Let me worry about the finances, okay? Guys, we had a great show tonight. Thank you for showing up.
You did a very good job.
You know what I think the crowd learned tonight is to never miss a Tuesday. This was an excellent fucking show. Except for the next 2 weeks, we won't be here the next 2 weeks. We're off the next 2 weeks.
Where do I cry?
Hey, thanks for coming out tonight. I hope you liked the show. You're welcome. Didn't cost your ass a dime, except for all those tips, which you guys did tip a lot, and that was nice. Thank you for that. It's pretty good considering, ratioed person to tip. Good job. I'm gonna give you that. And I know that it's a school night, and I know you gotta go. So before you do, let me tell you one more time. Look it. Hey, thanks a lot. Yeah! Well, I really do appreciate that you came out to celebrate some shit you probably never heard before. Hey, thanks a lot. I'm not gonna see you next week. You know why? Because we're off for the next 2 weeks. But on July 2nd, we'll be back.
Yeah.
We got a great show. We got Joe Clark. We got Maggie Halfman. It's gonna be a great show. July 2nd, all right? So don't text me this week. In fact, if you have my number, I'm gonna change it. Some guy, I just gave some guy my number. Don't know that guy. I'm changing my number. So don't text me, okay? Don't send me a message on Instagram. I'm out of town. I'm going to Vegas, okay? Thanks a lot.